whenever I tell people about our programs and when they started, it was unpopular.
Really?
So what we do is that we do what's most unpopular. In 1943, imagine a young woman who's pregnant and unwed. Social outcast, right?
Yes.
She's cast out of her family. But we get to care for her. We got to care for her. She had a baby. But it was also a social, I guess, thing where it was not favorable for a family to not have a child. So if a couple gets married, well, why don't you have children?
Yeah.
And if maybe she could not have children, then we had an adoption service back then. So after the fall of Saigon, how popular were we when we were caring for the Vietnamese and Cambodian communities?
Yes.
But they've become such a beautiful and rich fabric to our archdiocesan community, haven't they?
Oh, just here, St. Faustina, Father Dad.
Yeah, exactly.
One of those refugees.
Exactly. Exactly. So, and then in 1987, we went over to the convent with the Sisters of Charity and the Incarnate Word. And they told us, the AIDS epidemic was prevalent. And so it was like, you didn't even want to be in the room with somebody who you might have suspected.
Oh, because people didn't know about.
Because we didn't know. No, we were just going through this media panic.
Yeah, people were afraid of toilet seats and of swimming pools and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, even just the air, But Catholic Charities cared for people who were affected by AIDS, HIV and AIDS. We prayed with them. We took care of them. And for that population, the first population of people who were affected with HIV and AIDS were probably kicked out of their families as well. And sometimes our case manager was the only person at their hospital bed or preparing for their funeral.
Yeah, back then people thought it only affected gays. So sometimes some of those people who caught it were kicked out of their family. Yeah, that's wow.
Yeah. So, but but it's just meeting people where they are and caring for them in their most vulnerable part of their life, giving them compassion and hope and dignity and respect and saying, this is your case and you have access to it. You have rights to it.